Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and today we're in Romney, West Virginia, checking out lot number 25 of QUIVEY'S Grove. This is a 20-acre lot, and I'm going to zoom in there so you can see what the view looks like from up here on this ridge. I'm up here on what's called Town Hill, and I think the elevation here's, I'm not sure here, 13, maybe 1,400 foot, something like that. And I'm up here on this ridge top, and I'm going to show you what this lot looks like. As you can see, my pickup's all the way up here on the ridge. I came in like this. But this is what this lot looks like here. So I am right up here on top of the ridge, and the black lines I drew in here are roads. So really, we're kind of looking at it this way, and when you come into this lot, there's a cul-de-sac right here, but there's another road that extends so you can drive all the way along this property boundary. And then there's a really good road, which is the road I took, comes all the way up here and gets right on the ridge top up here like this. And then there's another road that comes down and brings you out kind of like right at the cul-de-sac. So easy getting around on this lot. As you can see by the topo lines, it lays very nice. It actually goes, I'm here on the crown of the ridge right now, and it actually goes beyond, down over off this side of the ridge this way, kind of like off the north or west side of the ridge, and it lays nice up here. There's, as you can see, there's big oak trees. There's all kinds of persimmon trees here. And if you don't know what a persimmon tree is, you could tell at one time, this whole area up here was cleared at one time, because it's kind of overgrown in this little part on the kind of like on the east side of the ridge up here. And that's why you'll see persimmons and stuff on field edges. But let me zoom in. See all the little fruits right there? We had our first frost last night. It's like an overstuffed grape, and those will start to fall on the ground. And the critters really like them. The deer love them. But there's all kinds of persimmon trees up here. But I want to try to get to a spot here where I can maybe show you what the view looks like here. I'll try to zoom through there. And you'll see on the drone, you have really nice views kind of looking east. It's kind of south is this way. So it's kind of like southeast is the view you're going to have up here. But this part in here is thick, right on this side up at the top. But the rest of the lot's nice open woods. When you get up here on top of the ridge, it's about 500 feet. You know, it's a little short of 200 yards out across the ridge top here that you own. And then you'll see there, if you look down through the woods, the neighbor's got a shed there. It's been there for years on the next lot down, and the shed's maybe, you know, maybe a couple hundred feet or so, 150 foot off the property line. So if that puts it in perspective. But, you know, you get up here somewhere and you'll build off this side and open this up. You have all the boundary you need to work with here to build back here on this ridge and have these great views and everything. But we'll do some other videos as we go, but very private, gated community, QUIVEY'S Grove. There's about, that's probably the best shot you're going to get of the view right there. Beautiful. But QUIVEY'S Grove is a 600-acre development that was done right around 2002. So it's over 20 years old. It's gated. It's kind of like located between Romney and Augusta, and it's one of the very few of these 20-acre lot gated communities that is east of Romney. So this one's going to be closer to Winchester, i.e. closer to Northern Virginia, closer to Baltimore, which is probably where you're going to be coming from if you want to buy something out here. So the location of this is going to be about 20 to 25 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes closer than most of the stuff I have like this. So the location of this is good. You could be to everything in the Romney area in about 15 minutes from here. So like the hospital, food line, Tractor Supply, schools, the whole schmeal is pretty close here. There's a bunch of those persimmons hanging there. But we'll do some other videos as we go around here. Keenan Shanholtz here again, lot 25, QUIVEY'S Grove, and we're kind of working this lot backwards. We kind of started at the back, which is, you know, where the best build site is, and we're kind of working our way back down to the front. But I wanted to do this video here to illustrate, you see how clean and open the woods are down through here. And this is the road that comes up the boundary. So the property line's just to my right here, and this is the road I drove up. And the road's been here, it's an old road's been here forever, but I told the seller it's probably be a good idea to come in here and clean this road up. It had washed and stuff like that, so it's pretty easy to get up here. Now, if you're gonna build a house up here, you're gonna put shale on this and improve this road. But in other words, the tree clearing and stuff's out of the way, but I wanna show you where we're at. So, we are about right here at this intersection. Now, what I'm gonna do next, this is another old road that was not as wide that we opened up so you can drive all the way kind of and make a circle through the lot. It actually comes out over here like this a little bit more. But, so took the first video up here and you could see like the greenery in there. That's the thick part right in there. Open woods like that. So, this is a really pretty lot. And you have some really, really nice trees on this lot. You know, scattered about, some ancient oak trees. But what we're going to do, we're going to take this road down through here, and that's, like I said, this was just an old logging road, and we just kind of opened this up in here to just make it easier to get around on and stuff. So it's a good lot, and I'll show you kind of what this lot does. So, oh yeah, this is a good point to show you here. So there's kind of like a big hollow or big swale kind of in this lot, and I'll show you what that is. If you see where the lines are curved kind of like this, that's this swale that comes up through the lot, and we're kind of right up to the head of it right here, you know, because the swale just kind of runs into the top of the ridge right there. But the leaves are off here. The view's going to knock your socks off. It's just really pretty. You're actually, the view, you're kind of looking into Little Capon Mountain. That's the name of the mountain there. But pretty neat. Keenan Shanholtz here again. This is going to be my last clip on lot 25 of QUIVEY'S Grove. So, like I said, we started at the top and we worked our way down. I just drove my pickup right down through here. It's a little snug there in a couple spots. But got down here just fine. I'll show you where I'm at. So we started about right here, came back down, stopped there, and then I'm a poor artist. This really should kind of go more like this, because we're going to end up being about right here. It kind of comes down this little point right here. But as you can see, there was kind of like somewhat of a little clearing in here. We just kind of shoved that off and opened it up. And there's also, there's trails, there's more trails on this property than what we just kind of came down. But I'll show you. The dozer's still sitting here. They just got done doing this yesterday. But the owner was going to put a shed in here, and he had a guy haul him some shale in here and make a little pad. So like right here where the dozer's sitting, that's a pad that's been created. If you wanted to get a roll-off shed or something and put here, you could. I'll point out some other things here. So when this development was done, all the owners pulled together and had power poles like this set on their property to get hooked up to make the power cheaper. Now, I don't know if the power company would let you set a meter in there today and hook up to this or not. I mean, it'd be overhead service, the pole's right down here. But regardless whether they let you use this or not, or you got to bury your electric, like if you want to put a camper there or something like that, it's super close. So I'll show you. Here's kind of like a good shot too of what the view looks like. I mean, now we're all the way in the bottom. Imagine what it looks like from the top of the mountain up there where we was, you know, when the leaves are off. But this is the cul-de-sac. I don't know what this particular street's called here. It'll show on the map here. But this is a cul-de-sac here. You know, there's your driveway going up to the lot on one side. It's going to be like your corner, and they offset this corner right here. So if you see the rebar, this is going to be your left corner. Your right corner is going to be right over there like that in the cul-de-sac. But I want to point out, you'll see this gate right here. So the property line runs the center of this road. This lot's in the center on one side. That lot over there, which I believe is lot 26, is the center of the other. And it's also, it's a 50-foot right-of-way that runs through here. So it's for, this guy uses it, this lot can use it, and it's also for another property back there. So you can use this. You can't really block it, or if you put a gate up, you know, you got to give people a key, whatever. But the point being is, you can drive and have access all down along this side of the property. And as you go down this road and hang a right, that's what gets you on the road that I started on to drive up to the top. So, and as you can see, the electricity, I mean, you got a pole right here and a transformer. So, you know, easy. You know, if you, like I said, if you just want to power right here for a camper, it's right here. You know, or if you want to take it up to the top, you know, it'd probably just be easy just to bury it up through that path I just come down, you know, to get it up to the top. So I believe the owners did a little hunting here. Looks like they got some bucks, cut the horns off. There's an arrow right there, a crossbow bolt. So the hunting's, I mean, it's West Virginia, the hunting's good, but this area out through here is pretty well known for being really good hunting. I live just over, you know, on the other side of Town Hill from here, but 20 acres, gated community, good roads in here, 15 minutes from pretty much all the conveniences we have around Romney. You're 45 minutes from Winchester, Virginia. You got privacy here, views, and usable land. You know, a lot of these 20-acre lots we sell, you'll see for sale, you might have an acre or two that you can use, and the rest of it's steep and rough. I mean, this lot lays really nice. It's got nice hardwoods on it. This is a really, really high quality lot. At the end of the cul-de-sac, good trail system on it. It's just been opened up. This is a good one. Come check it out. 25 QUIVEY'S Grove.